We are from the planet scarcity of love, while our country is called hyperinflation of heartbreak, our capital city a deflation of kindness, a blood flow of a system of flirtation, a bunch of despicable,
irresistible,
impeccable disciples of heart crunchers,
love the undefinable,
heartbreak the definable. We do not do poetry, we are poetry.
Hello everyone, it's good to be back. Welcome to the semi-finals of the Poetry Slam. I'm Aissatou Cisse.
And of course, I am Fatih Elika Muluchi. I am so excited to be here on the stage again. And I would like to thank the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education for partnering with us on this season of the Poetry Slam.
And Style with T for amazing outfits and Khadija's makeup.
Exactly. If you want to style with T, just make sure you take that number down there on your TV screen for these and many more outfits. Yeah.
Before going further, we would like to introduce our wonderful judges.
Yeah, exactly. If you've been following the Poetry Slam, you will realize that we've had the same judges every week, but unfortunately today, two of our judges are not around. So we have new faces here sitting on the table, but I'm pretty sure you're going to fall in love with them because they're people who really know poetry, and I'm sure we haven't made any mistake bringing them on this platform. So first of all, I'd like to start with Louisa Amina Drame. She is the Director of Programs at Black Magic. So she also works with Latirka. So it's basically the same having her here on the panel. So please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Louisa Drame. She's also a poet, a very good writer. She does really good poetry. And of course, Immortal X, he is not a stranger to all of you because you know when you see the Poetry Slam, you see Immortal there. So he's also a poet and a writer. Please, Immortal, guys, welcome Immortal on the show. And finally, Miss Soma Njai. She is also a very good poet and a writer. Soma also is involved in some fashion, and you can tell just looking at her. She looks pretty, right? Guys, please welcome Soma Njai. So judges, you are welcome to the Poetry Slam semifinals.
So last week we gave our poets a theme, which is When the Sun Sleeps.
Exactly. So this theme, which is When the Sun Sleeps. I know if you've been following the Poetry Slam, you've not heard of these kind of things, but this week we are going a little bit poetic because we want to know whether they're good at writing real poetry. We want to see whether these poets are creative enough to be able to make it to our finals for next week. So today, the 7 poets are all going to come and deliberate on this theme, and the judges will determine who did it best. So at this juncture,
we would like to call Lala Toure. If you've all been watching the Poetry Slam, you know Lala, right? Yeah, I do. Exactly.
So Lala, she won the first run-up last year on our first season of the Poetry Slam. So guys, please put your hands together for Lala. She's going to give us a little bit of poetry before we go into the program proper. Lala.
Good evening. Excuse my nervousness if I sound a little nervous in my poem because it's been a really long time that I haven't, it was last year during the semifinals that I did this piece, and it's called The Beauty of My Ugliness, so I hope you like it. Just like the way racism, sexism, and tribalism are forms of discrimination, see, my poetic mind came up with the word uglism, which I see to be a form of discrimination that is rarely spoken of, yet the people discriminated are entirely faultless. See, my ugliness is ceaseless, but it stands out before all with pride. The beauty of my ugliness is that I don't need to disguise my face, no. I don't need makeup to cover up to look all pretty or amiable. I don't need cosmetics or bleach to look all lovely or presentable. See, in the eyes of my Creator, I am very beautiful. He created my ugliness from his own likeness, blessed me with the black color of humanity and authority, dark, but represents pure brightness. See, the beauty of my ugliness is that it represents my happiness. See, the beauty of my ugliness is that I am a gem amongst y'all. My personality so unique, my heart made of gold, pure and true. See, I am black, ugly, and proud. The love I have for my dark skin runs through my deepest vein. See, I would rather be hideous with fate than to be pretending or to be acting all fake. I would rather be locked inside a world where my inner beauty defines me than to be in a place where my outer looks describes me. See, I am black, ugly, and talented. Not attractive, no, but here I stand so gifted. To all the ugly people out there, I know it's not what we wanted, but see, it's what we are blessed with, so we've got to take pride. Be whatever we want to be, not what the rest of the world wants to see. See, I am black, ugly, and proud, and that I will remain till the end of my time. Thank you.
Lala, just keep up what you keep doing best because you're so good at it. So, now the game is about to begin.
At this junction, we would like to call our first participant, Abduba. Can you please put your hands together?
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abduba, aka the prophetic poet. When the sun slips, is when darkness covers the earth. When greed, lust, and the love for power made man to recreate his own religion. Choosing the God, claiming the mantle of God by snatching away the lives of innocent souls that deserve to live their lives freely. Sending their bodies 6 feet down into the ground and silencing their names on earth. Making the night as your cover, penetrating through the goalposts of innocent women and children, stealing their properties worth more than a mountain of gold, a treasure of silver and a diamond of sea, breaking through the nuts of their prides and taking their virginity away. Hey man, do you have a stone as a heart? Or do you think you can stand alone and pocket your evil deeds behind the curtains of darkness? So bear in mind that the sun shall soon rise. So let me tell you, when the sun slips is when money assumes the power to rule. When the fortunate ignores the destitute, the poor and the needy. Driving their expensive air-conditioned Ferraris, sleeping in story buildings and cozy beds, wine and dining in diamond tables and forgetting the destitute. While millions of people are dying every day in the streets and the hospitals because they have no penny to buy a medicines or a roof to cover their body and a pillow to lay their heads on, a cup of rice to feed their children, and a sip of milk to make them strong, while you sit in your homes and offices with pregnant promises yet to born. Why da ngeen foog ne gisuma leen maa leen gën a gis suñ demee si yàlla seen làmmiñ yi dina leen boole, because when the sun slips is when judgment day awakes, when the sun shall be fully awake over your heads and boiling your brains like a boiling egg. When your story buildings, your expensive cars, your billions and millions of pounds, dollars, and dollars you kept in the banks, the spaceships, the visas you refuse to grant us to travel shall all be folded in the dust. When the rapes, the robs, and the looting, and the lives you take shall be loaded on your heads like a mountain. When wrongs and lies will die and justice and truth will prevail. The day when all the secrets you do in the day and the night will be brought to light. Parce que bés boobu la seen ay cër di leen boole ak Yàlla. Yen ñu denc seen xaalis yi seen ron pokotaan yi mel ni comme ku bokk monaat. Because when the sun slips is when the power of God is manifested. So thank you very much.
Please, one more time, put your hands together for Abduba. All right, so at this juncture, our judges will say what they thought of that performance.
Hello, everyone. Always, Abdu is heat, and yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, that was a really good one, and has a lot of imagery and all that. It's good. Let's see what happens.
Similarly to what Immortals come.
Be careful when you write of some of the similes you use and some of the examples and stuff like that, but the way you delivered it, and it had a good message, and I feel like you understood.
Yes, that was Abduba. And right up next is Usman M. Jai. Please, guys, welcome Usman M. Jai on stage.
The mighty sun is such a good companion and great energizer that when she sleeps, I pray that may that sleeping sun wake up again. I enjoy her warmth and light. I love her sunsets and sunrise and everything about her. As long as the sun is awake and peeping at everything I do, I want to do more. But when the sun sleeps, I either choose any of these three. Creep to the TV. The least I enjoy when the sun sleeps is watching TV. It's not that I don't want to be informed. What I see in the news disheartens me. the killings in places like Palestine, the nuclear weapon testing in North Korea, and disease outbreaks in Africa all make my heart heavy. When damaged plugs and sockets are not fixed today, then it is as clear as daylight that the future is far from being bright. The only thing I love about TVs is the remote controls they come with. Remotes make me realize that life is all about choices. When the sun sleeps and I'm not watching TV, I utilize the poet in me. Writing poems make me understand so many things. I find comfort in poems, just like a baby finds comfort in her mother. When the sun sleeps and I'm not watching TV or utilizing the poet in me, I sit by my father. Listening to him brings down tears of joy my cheeks. I am amazed by the wisdom he speaks. Houseman, he will start. Yan nga gudu fanta barke. Sakal si ormal mak so bëggee texe sama doom loo bëggut bul ko jekke nettali gën caa leer mooy li nga fekkee fu lëndëm toxoo leer wuutu ko barke gën bëri leen sàkku ko sama doom loo moomut ba ko wërsëg taw la taataan ko bara sa yaka baati yo le dew bari ba fa mo kun kaleru kono bomba damal taati ndingo bita kunun tambeta mbe bile kono bani sama kanale londi nyino ke ila nyantoti bi ni lafta ila sama yedia. When the sun sleeps, you can do anything, but these are the only three that I do. Else I will join her in her sleep and dream until she wakes up and lasts me with her rays on her way to its inspection journey. When the sun sleeps, to me, those lessons are what happens to be a good morning kiss from her to me. And hurry up, you are almost late. When the sun sleeps, I pray that she wakes up soon, and that she wakes up in sound health, that we may start a new day. Thank you.
I love the way the piece started, because it seemed like it was a love poem for the sun. And that would be nice to hear, seeing as Nat Beautiful over Tangafani and someone actually praising it would be nice. At some point, it kind of just, it went off, but I think you got it back with the Wolof part. I love the Wolof part. And at the end, you kind of pulled it back in together. So overall, nice performance.
It was really good. I liked it. I don't know where there's the reggae music in the background, you know, that really helped with the flow, but it was a really good performance, and there was, you know, that sort of, you know, when you put the African in it, that the Wolof and the Mandinka, you know, and all the advice that comes with it, I think it's a really good piece. And I hope you make it to the final.
Congratulations. I think you managed to traverse quite a lot of different editions and quite a lot of experiences. You were very honest. And the way the narrative formed itself and unraveled and reformed, as my fellow colleague said, I think that was nicely done.
We would like to take a short break. Stay tuned.
We are from the planet scarcity of love, while our country is called hyperinflation of heartbreak, our capital city a deflation of kindness, a blood flow of a system of flirtation, a bunch of despicable,
irresistible,
impeccable disciples of heart crunchers.
Love the undefinable,
heartbreak the definable. We do not do poetry, we are poetry.
Next contestant is Aji Oli. Can you please put your hands together for Aji Oli Samba?
When calmness consumes and darkness absorbs, when the stars are playing around and the voices echo. See, this is the time when mixed emotions flows in. I was at peace, seeing little children happily playing at ease. See, I wish you listen to what I am saying, for a lot of people are unfairly dying. Why are the innocent being victimized? The hungry and homeless people concerns minimized. It seems like everyone has been fictionally traumatized. If I tell you when the sun sleeps, literally I am saying when the guns are thrown away, when wars become history of the past, when we see each other as brothers and sisters in the same path. If the Bible preaches and the Quran teaches, then we have to start taking the right tracks. So we need to turn off these racial filters, for there is no such thing as black or white. When the sun sleeps, I am saying when the world stays still. I ask myself, when will these soldiers stop fighting wars they'll never win? When will there be a side of light? When will the crime rates decrease and the health rates increase? When will the promises be fulfilled? When hatred is torn into shreds? When the prisoners of war are released and the billows of hate decrease? When the mother's children unite and fear runs away into the twilight? When silence no longer means violence? This is what I wish when the sun sleeps. Thank you.
Yes, that was Adeoli Samba, When the Sun Sleeps. Please put your hands together for her. One more time. Isn't she lovely? All right, so I would like our judges to tell us what they think of that performance.
I've heard great things, and you've really stepped it up. Really impressive. I love your rhythm. I love the way that you're, again, honestly.
Adeoli she's really good. You know, she has the. It's not one of those performances that are melodramatic or all over the place. You know, she's calm and she's just spitting from the heart, and it's a really lovely piece. And she did right. She did right by the theme, and I hope you make it to the finals.
Adeoli, I've seen some of your performances during this Poetry Slam. And I'll agree with Aliu that your delivery isn't melodramatic, it isn't over the top. You have a very nice delivery. You emphasize the things that need to be emphasized, but it's not over the top. I thought you were a little bit nervous. It showed a little bit, but regardless, nice delivery. And again, you touched on really important topics in the theme. And you guys are so serious. Somehow you always manage to talk about poverty and war, which are important, but lighten up a little bit. But nice performance, nice piece.
Thank you so much. That was Adeoli Samba. Now, right up next is Ibrahima John. Please put your hands together for Ibrahima John.
Supersigning sun sink like Titanic in the sea that flows high beyond earth. The crying men whose skins are tortured by sun's fire. The crying men whose skins are tortured by sun's fire celebrate her death in spacious space. No, the natural bulb is sleeping in a bed with a diamond pillow. Our daily service to nature allows the unrest to rest. Night with his weapon of darkness conquering day, killing brightness like the falling swords of Kirina. When Jehovah makes the sun to sleep, pretty moon smiles and the stars laugh. The sky shows artistic skills of the Lord. Night's blanket comforts eyes to right sleep. When the sun sleeps, Maghrib and Isha azans invite believers to pray. Working men drowning in bed to divorce tiredness. When the sun sleeps, I want to sleep and dream, greeting Ren repeaters. When the sun sleeps, I want to sleep and dream, saluting Tija and Salah. So let the sun sleep and I continue with my poetic dreams.
I love that it was short. Like Soma said, short to the point. And I think a lot of poets forget that you could just keep it short, say what you need to say, short and sweet. It was a very good.
Thank you. Our next contestant is Kay Bambai. Can you please put your hands together?
They say life is sacred. But life can only be sacred if we can live with each other's secrets. And that's why darkness is the mother that gave birth to secrecy. For when the sun goes to sleep and the darkness is deep, every sin, every crime begins in the mind, plotting, scheming, hiding in the dark. For only the darkness can pencil what light cannot reveal, and only the darkness can witness the devil's interest, the evil investments on pain and stress. Guilty minds and dirty hands full of regrets. Depressions and meditations are conceived in the night, for the night is a partner to those who reflect. But if only the night could speak, I will expose the priest, the rapist, the racist. I will unveil the truth and reveal the thieves, stalks and cutthroats. I will fornicator, the pedophile and prostitute, I shall tell the night. I shall tell the night to tell the day the secrets of the dark when the sun goes to sleep. And I shall linger at the edge of darkness where the light begins. Again from sleep. Thank you.
Waiting for your performance, and you did not disappoint. It was calm, it was collected, the message was wonderful, your delivery was wonderful. I absolutely loved the performance.
You will be sitting by the darkness where the light lingers. That's beautiful. I mean, you always have this one line that always gets me. I'm not trying to be overexcited because I'm a judge, but I think your performance is really good. You know, with the music in the background. But yeah, I hope you make it to the finals. I'm just trying to keep the hope alive, you know.
Another fantastic, strong performance.
Guys, put your hands together for the Ward Smith Kebambai. Yes, and the Poetry Slam is just getting started. We still have 2 more participants before we go. And now I call on Samba Sidibe. Please put your hands together for Samba Sidibe.
Where is the sun that brightens my path? Where is the sun that brightens my path? See, when babies mourn, children's grow. People mumble and crumble. It makes me incredible. So everybody becomes feeble because it is time to struggle. Ma jaaxle jaxasoo parce que xam ne seen waxtu jot na. See, the innocent of evil-minded people during the day metamorphose to cruelty when the sun sleeps. They start gallivanting in the streets. Thieves and gunmen using gun, killing innocent guards, breaking souls of innocent men, speaking thoughts of innocent women. Spirituals do start doing their spiritual things, aiming at nothing than to poison human mentality. Witchcraft start fixing their traps, raping becomes the order of the day. Oh, this week my ego stick broke my heart and ruined my memory. Little lebon wala lupin. Si jant sowe wane jomam si suuf sedde wane dalam si guddi jote wane suturam. Jigéen ju déggut ndigal génn topp jabari jàmbur. Góor gu déggut ndigal génn topp jabari jàmbur. Guddi dafa ëmb sutura bu sut suñu xam-xam. Nen fa di sombilu doon suñu man-man. Si alingam balanga banka ko kurungoke. Ka katakata la dula ñini suuto. See, let's have a rest and try not to be like a pest when the sun sleeps. Thank you.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, and I found there was some great highlights. I think at times the complexity that you wanted to bring in sometimes maybe didn't help with the rhythm and everything else. We did have some great moments of genius with some of the rhyming.
I just want to give you one quick advice before I critique. The way you ended your piece, it seemed like you were in a hurry to finish it. Like when you end the piece, it has to be firm so people know it's ending. I liked the performance. The Wolof part I enjoyed more. I think you've been warned about over-rhyming, and that was there. But overall, it was a decent performance.
I am born 4 times a night, reborn 7 times a week, known twice a month, and seen 93 times per year, because I am painted black. Letting all love bats nest with no emotions left, I knock doors just to no rest. The Daji, the Ibi, the Duga, the Sacha, the Gena Agdao, leaving all hearts hanging, knowing that he can slap me, but I don't care, for I do my work with perfection. Did I tell you? Did I tell you that I didn't graduate from school, but yet still I have my degree, my master's, and even a PhD, because to the Nagdite world, everything is possible, he says. And I told him, yes, back in the days, I was the perfect thief who had no identity, entity or personality. Dignity I stand for, my work is what I love doing. Every night I am reborn over land and treasure, for I am me when the sun sleeps, knowing that I can go back. I said that knives are my pocket friends, false keys my best friends, stand my way, a deaf man you are. And to all those friends praying that I die, well, I'm still alive. So if you want to see my cups, pray that the sun never slips. For when the sun slips, then I can laugh loud to move mountains, knowing my day's adventure has begun. It said that almost everything we enjoy today was impossible yesterday. But surely what turns an impossibility into a possibility into a probability, and a probability into a fact is dignifying your work. Thank you.
Okay, we go back to our judges. But it seems that this is getting tough, right? Is it? All right, the judges will decide.
Maud Lamin, it is definitely getting tough. I enjoyed the performance. So you're a sachanga. That's what you're. Yeah, I love the interpretation of the theme. I feel there's this certain moments where you kind of go off the theme, but you come back. So overall, it was a good performance.
You know, Maud Lamin always have this unique, awkward thing about him and his poetry. And he came through with his sort of, I don't know why you didn't sing this time, because I heard Thieves in the Night do sing, you know, but overall, it was a good one. I hope you make it the final.
I think the other two guys have really said it all. I think it was good. The structure could have been better because you did lose kind of, you know, that pace a little bit in places. But I think you had moments of greatness and you really won the crowd over. I think it was a fantastic performance.
Thank you so much, judges. Emma, you may go backstage. So now we'll come to the end of the semifinals, but of course we have to know who is making it to the finals next week. So at this juncture, we allow the judges to deliberate. Well, we have a little performance from Boy Puller. Raps in the building. Please, guys, chance again for Raps Ejala.
This is my last song that I released, so I hope you like it as much as I have enjoyed playing it for you or performing it for you. So yeah, it goes like this. Muñ muñu yaay la am mota man masanya nefi yon bi di leer ndax pa bi young Misbah doomu sa defi spread love and positive vibes inshallah mooy suñ tekki bégal samay xoli siblings tax lu fi dee yoon yépp laay dekki ñu ne dee bi benn la tax maa fi dee yoon ba léegi maa ngi nii duma dee yaat bari suleekaay tax ma rey fi pro yi ba boole si mawti man nekkut julikat rek mooy julit te nekkut raap kat rek mooy kulit ey xat mu raap am na tamit xat mu jàng am na nekkut julikat rek mooy julit te nekkut raap kat rek mooy kulit ey xat mu raap am na tamit xat mu jàng am na yow life fa naxari comme ñam bu yaaxu te su ma naxari life du tax song bi yaaxu deesi suma toogu campé dafa dal di yaaxu tax bés dina ñëw ding ma gugul ak yaaxu dëkk bi métti naa uti liggéey ñu ne baroo naata pour ubbi liggéey waaye boo yëpp a bugg a dem tukki liggéey te ñu dawut fas mu jur dee si géej xiifa garab la yëpp gis neen ko fi tax yaaye jaame ñëpp gis neen ko fi te cëppay nees yëpp gis neen ko fi boy si som ko fi yaaga toog ndax ñaaka job mu overpay ni kuñ forcé jog na nga laal sa poos mu jee dal si boob nekkut julikat rek mooy julit te nekkut raap kat rek mooy kulit xat mu raap am na tamit xat mu jàng am na nekkut julikat rek mooy julit te nekkut raap kat rek mooy kulit xat mu raap am na tamit xat mu jàng am na déglul xat mu laa lay jox doo ko fiil bu dee mu xat nga gune du fiil basi boy li de yëfi mag la ewu nag fekkuñ dara ba fokk rek ñu nekk hustler yaga si bangi waaru wante léegi grind bi mat na be real to a nigga so love to the people jema try to torment so love to the gas them love to the max bul fale seeni comment léegi golo gong bu fi am hype rek mu ne moom léegi king la naka la kaw di gën a baat waxtaan loolu waxi hen king la better go si fakka bi la take this okay hey daf dëkkee bim la ñun dookee bu ka mantal yaa sul better go and done. Yeah.
Yo, man, Rose is going to set this place on fire, man. Please, give me that one more time. Your laptop is fixed on it, gotta do bad. So now, I'd like to call on one of finalists last year. Most of you know him, he's not a stranger. Please welcome Chenga Gay. Chenga.
I'm going to recite this. This is going to be short. Immortal complaint that I write long stuff. This poem is called Slaves and Kings, or Kings and Slaves. So we're going to see today how equal is a king to a slave. Are you with me? See, the wise king who sets his kingdom on fire to save his people is no doubt a fool. But the reasonable man who defies his conscience to satisfy his ego is evidently a liar. A king is not a man, he is an idea. A man is not just a king, he should be better. See, nobility is not a garment of titles, it is a personality, not a riddle. And so I will write my name on the flesh of this earth, carve my face on the mind of this world, and tattoo my voice on the heart of this universe. For I was born a king, not a slave, and I was born free, not in chains. See, the cane that canes the slave slays his pride plain. The crown that crowns the king clouds his judgment too. Food for fools is not wisdom. Slaves build kingdoms. Kings live the luxury of preaching for freedom. The boredom of wealth without knowledge is not random. London is not just a city, it is the capital of the United Kingdom. See, the law rules the king, for it tells him what to do. The people rule the law, for they can change it if they choose. So who rules who? Because according to the law, all men are equal, so a slave can be a king too. See, power is such a terrible friend. It corrupts the cleanest of minds and enslaves the purest of hearts. But no matter the situation, cats will never bow to rats, for birds may fly the whole world over. Dads may sing bedtime songs to their daughters, but men will never be gods. And so slavery and classism are but concepts of the mind, not reality. So break the chains and live free. Stand tall and plain like a tree, tip to toe with every man and woman. Equality is your right, so fight to keep it. Die on your feet if you have to, but never live on your knees. The deadliest prison is your mind. Knock the walls down and you will be just fine. See, you are brave. You don't have to fight to prove it. You are intelligent. You don't have to pass exams to believe it. You are a king. You don't need a crown to live it. You are the man. And you definitely need a woman to prove that. So I say, write your names on the flesh of this earth. Carve your faces on the mind of this world, and tattoo your voices on the flesh of this universe. For you were all born kings and queens, not slaves. And you were all born free, not in chains. Thank you.
Before we move on to the judges to tell us who and who is making it to the finals next week, I would like to call on the Mandinka Boyo himself, YD. Please put your hands together for YD as he comes on stage to give us some freestyle. YD.
Okay, this is a fresh freestyle, you know. Bring all money bottle man cheap ketchup. But we want to long start ka bitol kill ketchup. Rapper million mume lafta kanta kill kin chop. But thank God you rapper mume there cheap to chop. Hey, sana nata nigga tell be top. Ni me let a rapper nyini ka jumala be top. Na man sonka tonya fo ka tell be top. Afaka me bata duna bete nigga tell be top. Buena pol ko kanala nigga bembule tali saga rapper jamal fale ngana man sakunda talent meta ma fon kanale fo nin kale kon katale am da bes ko DJ kale ligen lak Mohammed. Hey njibe. Hey, Mbata. When Mafoko Gambia, the man, nigga, buddy. Hey, Jibe. Hey, Ntele Bata, Dunia, Betty, Namatang Speed, the Betty, Lyrical Nyamata, Gambia. The Rapal Mudane, Bekefur. Hey, Ndelaga Ramol, cutting, hit traction, bonding case, sucking, Tracagino, Mafonka, sucking, the Rapal paper.
Okay, breaking news. ñu ngi leen di nuyooti déglooti leen ndax xibaar bi ñëwati na doore ko Gambia Europe be Africa ñi ngab si backway bi ëppati na in 3 months time 510 people died kenn waxu si dara boca ko déggate taxul ñu para asayam talking am na ñu nekk di plan pour dem ñeneen yi deewuñ ñu tàggee leen backway bi oratul mandu leen breaking news may tas ko du xibaar 24 century maa ngi dégg bu saf ni kaani xibaaru askan baa ngi breaking news may tas ko du xibaar 24 century maa ngi Mexico bari na bandite dégg na drop bi sa foofu la ëppee cartel yi doon nañ di mbokkee border to USA doon na di jafe te taxul ba Pablo yi ok Donald Trump ñëw fight leen bu doon ma yow nga em te xam ne Russia mu leen di bàyyi xel enough respect to USA dëkk bu ñëpp bëgg a dem loolu nag na xaw a jafe na président bi fa ne wàññi ne bëggut kenn xatloo na si dindi si ne si dëkk bi may leen jàmm si kii du dem ba tey sax moo tax ne Putin kooku nag black lay bañ a gis te moom si tàgge du ma sa
Thank you. At this junction, we would like to call all the poets, please. And can we have one of the judges to give us the final results, please?
Hello, everybody. Let me call the people who are going to make it, right? Aji Oli, can you step aside? Kebambai. Ibrahim John. Usman. Modlamin. Samba and Abdu, can you come this way, please? This has been a very tough competition, and for a lot of people who were on this, you know, how many people did we start? 25, right? 26. And we started with 26 people, and we ended up with 7 people for the semifinals. And just to make it to the semifinals is a great achievement. It's a great show of creativity. It's a great show of tenacity and brilliance and courage, and to not be nervous before the mic. So we congratulate you for making it to the finals. And my brothers, Samba and Abdu, I don't know what happened today, but you guys always hold it down, but this is how it goes. Some have to win and some have to lose, some have to die in order for some other to live, right? So this is it. Finals. These people are going to the finals. So you guys come back next week. Let's do this. Thank you very much.
Your 5 finalists are Ibrahim John. Start getting to know them now. Ibrahim John, Kebambai, also known as the Ward Smith, Aji Oli Samba, Usman M. Jai, and Modlamin Keita. Guys, come back next week, Saturday, same time here at Alliance Francaise for the grand finals of the Poetry Slam. It was really amazing having all of you here, and to our able judges, they were really busy, but they had to leave all what they were doing today and come to join us today. So I'd like to thank all of you, Louise, Immortal X, and Somanjai, for joining us in the Poetry Slam. On that note, guys, all have a safe journey. Thank you so much to MOPSI, to GAPMIL UNESCO. A big thanks to Adama Liba in the United States. Thank you so much, Adama. We've seen how you've been promoting the Poetry Slam. A big thanks to Mamo Kora right here. He's been keeping it real with us. And a big thanks to our cameraman right there, Sajad Ali, I see you. A big thanks to our editor, Adama Jan. And to my directors and producers, Winnie and Ajay, they were not able to join us today, but not forgetting by Ibrahim Cham. He was the main man today, our director, at the same time producer. Thank you so much. Lock it up next week. Thank you.
We are from the planet scarcity of love, while our country is called hyperinflation of heartbreak, our capital city a deflation of kindness, a blood flow of a system of flirtation, a bunch of despicable,
irresistible,
impeccable disciples of heart crunchers.
Love the undefinable.
Heartbreak the definable. We do not do poetry, we are poetry.